Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Tuesday, and we're at the 14th of September, almost halfway through the month, right? And this is 2021, about 8:27 a.m., and that is Central Time. Now, before I get too far, let's just go take a look at what we've got. The NFIB U.S. August Small Business Optimism Index improvement came out to 100.1, jumping finally over the 99 of last month, and that stops a series of small declines. Here's the elephant in the room, and it's a good elephant. Pink one today, very nice. U.S. CPI did not hit the number. Up 0.3, the prior had been up 5, and they were looking for 0.4, so that's a decline, a nice one. August core ex-food CPI comes in month over month 0.1. The market was expecting up 0.3. CPI ex-energy prices, okay, with energy prices, well, we know that's up because you're seeing energy prices still rally, Hurricane Ida, markets coming out of the COVID. Then we go to the CPI food prices, and they are up 0.4. The prior month was up 7 tenths, and they're still falling. If you're looking at cattle, grains, you're seeing them still coming down. And the consumer CPI up 5.3%. They were looking for 5.4. And August core CPI up 0.4. They were expecting 4.2. Is the Fed right? 1 month doesn't prove it, but I'm going to include in my full research today how all these CPIs have looked, a graph of it, and how they're starting to come down, something to look at. Redbook weekly retail sales. This was the last full week where people before school starts, like in New York and other areas, had a chance to buy. It was still a very strong number. China locking down another city as they're getting the COVID variant hitting them. By the way, you got to watch iron ore prices, some of the other markets there that are getting hit. But it's a green day, as you can see here. The dollar down, giving a boost into some of the metal markets. Copper's still a bit lower here. And the copper's under a little pressure from profit taking, other areas in the world economies where the demand just slipped a tad. I don't think it's over by any stretch of the imagination. Some short covering coming into the grain markets, bonds and notes. Well, when the report first came out, we were trading around 133, 134 in the 10-year note. This probably puts it back to the bottom of that range, maybe cracking that number. And look at the energies. You do know that we've got Tropical Storm Nicholas that is hitting the coastal areas, so you want to be very, very careful. Don't know what it means yet, but they're talking 10 to 20 inches of rain in a slow-moving storm. It's going to create a lot of problems. The question is, what does it mean for the refineries? What's it mean for a city like Houston? It doesn't appear that New Orleans will be in the eye of this thing, but it is certainly something to watch. Now, I want to remind you, one of the things I pride myself on is finding areas that are different if you're a chartist. And if you've taken a look at in Bollinger Bands, I've got something to give you what I call your doctorate degree in them. A different way of looking at them, tying them together not only with momentum, but a whole different way as to how to get markets to convert from being overbought or oversold to locking in a trend and sticking by that Bollinger Band and keeping it there. 13 videos. It comes with a trial to my charting software. You'll get a 14-day trial to my research as well. How do you beat that? And it's not expensive, folks. We're talking $75. Think about that. You're getting quite a bit of education. Let's assume that idea changes your